Hello YouTube, HPZ here today, and I've recently been inspired by a video by Boogie called Fix YouTube, or the Fix YouTube Challenge. And for those of you that's not subscribed to Boogie, I highly recommend you do so. I'll have a link down below. He won this year's up and coming YouTuber award. He's a very, very nice guy, big guy, great big heart on him, very friendly, very nice guy. So I highly recommend for those of you that like the sort of content I produce to also give him a watch. He doesn't do retro stuff, but he's a nice guy. He does modern gaming and a lot of Magic the Gathering and things. So it's most likely right up a lot of you's alley. So probably a lot of you are wondering why the change of scenery and why is the video only in 480p? And that's because I'm on holiday. I'm basically sitting here in a little cottage that my parents own. It's there by Margate, it's very close to the sea. If I look out the window, I can actually see the sea. So it's a very nice place, but I still like doing my YouTube comments and my YouTube things. And I'm not going to stop making videos just because I'm at the coast on vacation. There's probably going to be 2 or 3 more videos from me. So, back to the topic at hand. Boogie basically asked, or we proposed that we do a challenge on what everyone's ideas are on fixing YouTube and try to get the word out there to the YouTube employees or people that actually manage the stuff and manage these things to go in and fix it. And so we can get all benefit from it. They get more ad revenue, we get more watches, etc, etc. But my perspective is going to be a lot different to what Boogie sees, because Boogie is a much bigger channel, and from my side of things I'm much smaller, but also YouTube for me is about the community, and it's literally replaced my television spots that I used to do, watching TV series, movies, etc. It's literally been replaced by YouTube. YouTube is now my #1 form of entertainment. It even surpassed what I used to do from videos, or from video games. So my perspective of what's going on is going to be completely different to his, and we're just going to start off by saying what I'm going to do, what changes I'm going to make to change YouTube, and the things that's physically in my control, because I won't be able to talk to a big content creator. But so from my side, what am I going to do to change YouTube? I sit down with it, and I think there's a few things that I can do. The first thing I'm going to do for everyone is I'm going to create a Facebook page for my YouTube. So HPZ page should be down below by the time you watch this, which should be on Wednesday. This will be not only a place where I share my videos. I want you to share your videos, and if you're a content creator, post there. If you have things for sale or retro things, or you just want to share videos, you just want to talk, I want you guys to interact on my Facebook page, especially if you're a subscriber already to me. That way we're all in a community, we can all do our own things, and we can build our own structure. My Twitter page I'm going to start cleaning out. I'm going to make that more interactive for the YouTube stuff. I noticed that Twitter is a nice platform for quick instant messaging, so I'm going to be focusing on Twitter a lot more. Then the final thing I'm going to do is I need to do a spruce up or clean up of my YouTube content. I've been neglecting creating playlists and putting things into categories and just making everything more watchable. I've got 100 videos, and I'm sure that it's not fun just going through 100 videos, and I can, for instance, categorize my pickups and put them all in a playlist, so those that like that sort of content I produce can just watch them back to back and see maybe what my progression was from when I started doing those. I think it was 2012 I started with the pickups, but anyway, start seeing the progression from 2012 to now, and just see how it changed. So I'm going to start doing that, and it should be done already by the time you watch this video. So those of you that's seen changes and wondered what's going on, now you know. So those are the things that I've got control over, that I can change to fix YouTube. Now the stuff I don't have control over is what YouTube does, but I'm still going to make 3 suggestions to YouTube And these are things that I've mentioned before. Two of them are things I've mentioned before and had a little rant about, which I noticed. And the first thing up there for me, and the biggest feature lacking on YouTube at the moment, is live streaming from your phone. It's so convenient just to grab the phone, put it down on a tripod, put it down somewhere, hit live stream, and then stream your video out there instantly. That's why Facebook is doing it. That's why Twitter is doing it. YouTube, I want to do it on YouTube because that's where my watchers are. That's where the people I want to interact are. They're on YouTube. They're not on Facebook or Twitter at the moment, even though they might be once the pages are there. And just a fair tip, that means I might actually start streaming on Facebook if you guys subscribe. So those are the sort of things that I want to see changed. Okay, is just create a simple button for live streaming from your phone. Have it quick, and instead of it pausing, you just click the button to start streaming. You can maybe have a countdown, a 10-second countdown, so you can go sit somewhere, or whatever you're streaming to, you can move the camera or whatever. But doing so, you create content a lot easier, so your content creators, guys like us, will make more content. This content can be, you can add ad revenue to it, and because it's a live stream, there's a good chance that the sort of content that they're going to put out is the stuff that people want to see. I mean, I look at all of these YouTube road rage videos a few weeks ago, and I noticed that a lot of these get a lot of views. And imagine if you could just live stream from your phone as that sort of stuff happens, you know. Or there's a riot. South Africa is known for the huge riots that happen here. You can live stream from your phone onto YouTube a live riot, you know. YouTube, this needs to happen. I mean, we can live stream already from our phones if you're doing gaming, if you're in America, because it's not available in South Africa. I don't know why, but you can live stream already. So it is possible to live stream. Just live stream from a camera instead of from a game feed, and then that'll help everyone. And once again, you'll get more watchers, you'll get more views, and people subscribe more, and more people consume the adverts. You know, everything meshes together. That's a feature that really YouTube should have focused on and got into place when they started live streaming. But I digress, and this is starting to go into a ramble, which I don't think I wanted to do. The other thing is, if you watch my previous pickups video, I've noticed that your suggestions box on YouTube doesn't recommend channels that's young, so 1 year to 2 year old channels it doesn't recommend, or channels that only has under 1,000 subscribers, or only has like 500 subs, or whatever the case may be. Even if the content is stuff that's perfectly keyed and matches word for word the content I want to watch, it never recommends it under suggestions. So my recommendation is pretty simple, because you can't change the algorithm to put older stuff in there, because it'll just cause chaos. So under suggestions, you know, like you've got top videos according to region, you've got comedy, action, etc. You've got underneath the suggestions box, add a separate box and say up and coming. So new channels, it's up and coming, new content creators that's less than 2 years old, that just started joining, put their suggestions in there. That way, all of the new guys can have a shot at getting more subs quicker. That people like me that enjoys amateur content, because the professional stuff is awesome, but I like watching amateur content sometimes a lot more than the professional stuff. That way you can get us, the watchers, to subscribe to them a lot easier, give us an outlet to find them. Even if you search in the search box for retro gaming, it doesn't show you the old channels. Even if you go to recently uploaded, I've noticed that hardly ever do I find the new guys that actually appears in the searches. So YouTube penalizes them quite a bit for having a low sub count, and I would love to have just a single banner, just a single section underneath suggestions, just for up and coming, for the new guys to shine. It would be amazing. Okay, that'll provide us with, as a watcher, more content to watch. It'll help the younger guys to go through that whole level or tiering system so they can get more views, so that they can get a bigger channel. That would help everyone so much. Just under suggestions, just create a young and upcoming section and allow people under 1,000 channels or under 1,000 subscribers or channels younger than a year or 2 years to have their videos featured in that section. That would make life so much better for everyone, and it will make the game so much fairer, because at the moment you get like compound watchers, compound subscribers and compound watchers if you've got a bigger channel. The bigger your channel, the more likely YouTube is to recommend it, and the more likely people are to subscribe. So it's this compounding effect. And I like the young guys. I want to support and I want to make this game like fair for everyone. I know that it might not be the best of interest for YouTube because the ad revenue numbers, because the new channel doesn't get as many views, but so make a section for that. If you get more subscribers, your ad revenue goes up. If your ad revenue goes up, you guys benefit. So that's something that I would love YouTube to introduce. And the last thing that I would recommend YouTube to do, okay, and it's a very important thing. You want to engage us and you want to reward people for writing comments, for liking, and for interacting more. But you took away one of the greatest features that YouTube ever had. You took away the ability to video respond, which kind of broke YouTube up. It separated that YouTube away from being a community, which into more professional platform. I get it. But now you want to turn YouTube more into a community again. So, can you please bring that back? It makes sense. It lets people create more videos, more content, more ad revenue, etc. It helps everyone, and it goes into your bigger picture. So please, just consider bringing back video responses. It's vital. It'll save us a lot of problems. Yeah, so those are my few recommendations. I don't know if anyone from YouTube is going to watch this. I don't know if anyone is even going to watch this. Probably I'll get my normal view numbers. But at least I get to see the sea out the window. And yeah, that's all from me, HP Zeta. Until next time, cheerio.